XWFM 99.9, home of Cunt and Cuck in the morning. The action never slows down.
Hi everybody and welcome to Cunt and Cuck in the morning. I'm Cunt.
And I'm Cuck.
Also known as Gator, and with me as always in the future, the professor himself, the glorious Ned Kaye. Ned, how are you doing today?
I'm doing alright. I could be doing a little better, but at the same time, how could I be doing any better at all? Because I'm here at the premiere of Cunt and Cuck in the morning on XWFM 99.9.
Yes, our glorious new radio show hosted live from a small broom closet in XWF headquarters, which we cannot say the name of.
Yeah. We're located outside of sunny, beautiful location Gag.
I'm keeping that in. That's great.
Okay. Alright.
Just to kind of give it like a brief introduction of what this show is about. This is the pilot episode. We don't know what's going to happen. We're just kind of winging it by the pubes on our crotches at the moment. We're going to talk about XWF a little bit, maybe, and then we're going to talk about something else entirely until we hit an hour, and then we can stop recording and go home.
Yeah, we're not expecting this to last very long, but we're gonna milk it for all we can.
Oh yeah, like I can hear like Vinnie Lane coming downstairs with the cancellation papers like almost immediately.
Yeah, wait. There's nobody in here. Okay.
Shh. Quiet. Yeah. Make sure he left.
Okay. One sec.
Okay. So, XWF. That's a wrestling federation, apparently. Ned, what are your thoughts on wrestling federations?
They are good.
Indeed. And XWF is the best one.
Do you hear that? That's the money going into our bank accounts.
I can hear it. It's just trickling in. It's like we just need to be positive, like, very briefly, and then we get good. That's how we do it.
We get that good money, you know. On the official podcast, you have to be positive all the time, or they'll keep away your $10. But here, shit, we do it the once, we get $50.
Exactly, 50 real bucks as well. Do you know they get paid X bucks on the actual podcast?
Dude, I am a temporary co-host or an occasional co-host. I get paid 100 X bucks.
Wow, you get paid. I've been on there more than you, and I haven't been seeing a single cent.
Yeah, that's because you're recording. They can't. You're the recording goblin. They only have enough. They only have enough money in X bucks for one of you.
Yeah, that's true. I record, I edit sometimes, and I don't see a penny of it. I just get a thank you at the end of the week, which is more than you get. I guess you get bullied.
Yeah, they just shit on me, and then they force X bucks into my account.
You're like a fucking dirty whore.
They're just shoving it into my shirt. They're just just pushing it all down. Oh.
Buy yourself something pretty. Clean yourself off with these dollars.
Buy yourself one of them shampoo bottles, bitch boy. It's all in joking fun. We love our friends at the podcast. We love running it. I
don't. Okay, we're gonna go straight into XWF like straight away now, and I want to give a big shout out to the start of the month of July, which is Thaddeus Duke, who absolutely killed it this month. I can't remember what he did, but apparently he killed it. I mean, I've always sort of thought of Thad Duke as kind of like a mediocre player, you know, nothing special to write home about. But apparently, he did better than, say, I don't know, Dick Powers, who I thought was absolutely amazing this month.
I agree on the point of Dick Powers, but it cuts me a little considering Thaddeus Duke pretty definitively ended my heart title reign, and you're just over here being like, "Fuck this guy, fucking mediocre." Oh, fuck you. Anyway,
no, that's the thing, though. He is, and you're worse than trash if you lost against him. Obviously.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, that's why they bully me on the podcast.
Because you lost to Fat Duke.
Yeah, no, they go, "Yeah, have your Xbox, you whore. You lost a little dookie boy."
Little dookie boy.
Little dookie boy. And then they make me put my hair into pigtails. And they say, "Now do a little dance for us." And I go,
Well,
"I'll do a little dance." And then they say, "No, say you're a little girl." And I go, "I'm a little girl."
all the while, Chronic Chris Page is shooting a revolver at your feet.
Yeah, he throws like full bullets at my feet. He doesn't even shoot them. He just throws bullets. They're fucking idiots.
No, they are. They're terrible people as well. You gotta say that. Yeah. But no, sorry. In all seriousness, like Fadrick, he had a great run. Yeah, it's an easy thing to do. He beat Ned Kaye, which easiest thing in the world. But he also really did. I think he did amazing. At War Games, he recorded some of his best promos, in my opinion. Some of his favourite stuff. Really, really enjoyed everything he did at War Games. And yeah, he definitely deserves a Start of the Month shot.
Absolutely. Like, for me, personally, when it comes to just Thaddeus Duke's promos and how he's held himself as a star, he really does deserve Star of the Month. It's so consistent. It's a really good heart title reign that we're seeing from him right now. Mm-hmm. And, the professor's got to respect it,
Of course. Completely agree with that. And for promo of the month of July, the winner of that was Marth with Call of the Carnival Part 2. Mm-hmm. Which was a really good promo. Like a really good, well-executed promo. A lot of intrigue, had a lot of teamwork, a lot of collaboration, especially from Dolly Waters, who also did outstanding this month.
Oh yeah, gotta give a lot of shout outs and just praise to the entire team that beat me.
Yeah.
Beat me, my friends.
Except for Charlie Nichols, he can suck a dick.
Yeah, fuck Charlie. Anyway,
fuck Charlie.
No, we like Charlie here. We do. We're Charlie Marks.
Okay. I think we are. Okay, well, with Charlie Marks this month, or week, or whenever we record this radio show.
Yeah, this pod radio show. Because we're in a pod right now. The Broom Closet is a pod, and we are recording it. Now that's what I call podcasting. That's what Anakin said while he was in the little.
Yeah, that's in his podcast room. He was recording a podcast.
He was in his motorized podcast vehicle.
Yeah, and he killed Sebulba.
No, he doesn't kill Sebulba.
He does. He fucking murders that man.
No, he doesn't.
He does. 100% he does, though.
He does. Okay, we're gonna look up this fucking clip, and I'm gonna make okay. One fucking moment. Now I'm tripping over my words because I'm very angry about this. No, he does not kill Sebulba. Sebulba's pod shits out, and he just kind of skips on the sand before he goes pooey, and he hits the console.
Me and you remembering this film very differently. In my recollection, Anakin, Sebulba, or whatever his name, Sebulba, yeah, he's.
Yes, Sebulba, the big hero of the fucking Star Wars films.
Yes, he like an unsung hero. So he was winning the race fair and square, and Anakin pulled up alongside him and said, "I'll try spinning. That's a good trick." And then he crashed into the side. of Sebulba's
say
pods.
that.
And, like, you know,
didn't.
Sebulba went into a rock and, like, burnt to flames. Like, a big explosion went off. And,
But
to me, that was a turning point of Anakin becoming to the dark side and becoming Darth Vader. But Liam Neeson was just too fucking blind to see it.
he didn't kill Sebulba.
He fucking did!
No,
He 100% did.
He 100% did not. No, you're, number one, he does not say ultra spinning. That's a good trick in the pod race. He says that when he's shooting the big donut with the donut.
It's a big donut.
Number two is Sebulba is alive by the end of that fucking movie.
He's not. He's dead. He's dead as fuck. He is dead as fuck.
We're supposed to be talking about the XWF. Now we're talking about fucking Star Wars.
Yeah, this is more important to me right now.
It's kind of more important to me right now, too. Not to bury the Fed. I'm just really angry about you misremembering episode 1.
Well, fucking... There's not too much to remember. What I remember about episode 1 is Darth Maul being kind of cool, and then fucking... Shit. Jar Jar Binks sticking this big duck face in between the lasers of that fucking pod racer.
He goes... That's what he does. He goes, my tongue. My tongue.
Misa, but my tongue. Oh,
Misa has mouth herpes now. We can't include that. We can't put that.
We can include that. No, yeah, that's definitely staying in. 100%.
Okay. He gets mouth herpes from he gets cold sores from the big laser.
Misa has space AIDS.
He gets space AIDS. Oh no.
Yeah. It's actually kind of funny though, because like, you know, me and you are quite a lot like Qui-Gon Jinn and Jar Jar Binks, because like that movie, you owe me a life debt. Hence why we're recording this radio show. This radio show and not a podcast.
It's not a podcast. It's a
not
radio
a
show. You can only hear it on the radio.
Only. And there'll definitely not be visuals accompanying us while we talk about Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
There are going to be 0 visuals. We're not going to get copyright claimed by Disney in our fucking pilot. That's not going to happen.
Actually, yeah, because everybody's listening to this on the commute to work, which I'm guessing everyone listening to this is a wrestler driving to whichever arena we're in. And why would there be visuals on the radio? Why would there be visuals that get copyright strike by Disney? That's just absurd.
Yeah, that would be really odd.
That'd be really crazy, yeah. Anyway, so, XWF.
Yeah, the
Ned,
XWF.
I believe you've picked out a match of the month for us.
Yeah, so there was a match that was wrestled this week or this past month, I should say, my bad, that I think deserves a definite highlight, because I think the in-ring action and just all of the wrestlers involved deserve a lot of praise for this. And my choice for match of the month is going to be Bob versus Estrada's Angels at War Games 2021. Mm-hmm. What a fucking match. I mean, Sean Warstein was going out there doing his best Nick Gage impression with the fucking carved up bamboo stick, just stabbing an Aussie's head.
Beautiful.
There was some beautiful carnage in there. I feel it was still a solid War Games match, but with a lot of the match psychology that I love to see. Oh
yeah, definitely. You know, you gotta give a shout out to like Sean as well, like filling in, and he definitely brought it as well. The entire team of Estrada's Angels, like they did incredible in this match, and Bob just being the most evil cunts in the Fed right now. Like both parts did extremely well, and they both had fantastic moments. Like, really great match. Really, really great match.
Absolutely. Anything else we want to talk about Fed-wise?
I'm sure there should be, but honestly, I can't think of anything. Because
well,
Fuck XWF. There, I said it.
You're just saying what we're all thinking.
Exactly.
No, seriously, the Fed's great. We're shitting on it because we love it. Which
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, it's unlike how people shit on WWE. They don't shit on it because they love it. They shit on it because they used to love it. I still love the XWF.
Yes, like I can go to the XWF and watch a show that isn't 3 fucking hours long and hate myself after it. I can go to the XWF, watch a show and actually enjoy it. So,
tell that to the Can-Jap Connection. I don't think they've enjoyed a single show they've been on.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think anybody's enjoyed them.
Oh. No, realistically though, old Billy Blankenship. I do like Billy. Billy just came in kind of out of nowhere, and he started pushing this tag team. And God, there's a lot of fun to be had there. It's just there's a pissed off nature to these guys that I just enjoy.
Yeah, they're pissed off because nobody likes them, and they're vaguely racist, maybe. I'm not too sure.
I think Billy might be. I don't think they are. But
yeah.
Any man who names whose first name for his tag team that he's pushing is the Can-Jap Connection, I am probably gonna look at them a little odd.
Yeah, definitely. I was about to say a very racist joke then, but I stopped myself. Carrying on.
Yeah. We do not condone racism.
No.
We do not condone... We also don't condone making shitty podcasts. But we're doing it, so don't try this at home.
No, we're not. We're not doing a shitty podcast. We're doing
we're doing a shitty radio show, my bad.
This is a shitty live radio show. That has no editing or visuals.
There's no editing, there's no visuals, there's no Sebulba. It's like the spoon.
No, there's no Sebulba because he's fucking dead.
Can you do something in the visuals that don't exist for me?
If I was editing this radio show, of course.
Can you please, for the love of God, while I'm saying this, pull up a clip of "There is no spoon" and then just put Sebulba's face over the fucking spoon? Holy shit.
Oh wow, that killed me. If this was a podcast that was edited with visuals, I would 100% do that. Sadly, that doesn't exist.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're just a radio show.
Just a radio show. Ned, just going back to XWF for a moment, is there anyone you think we should keep an eye on this upcoming month of August?
Well, it's hard to say because a lot of the first people that kind of come to mind are more established stars or just people holding championships. Mm-hmm. Now, I am going to mention an established guy who's gotten a bit of an eye on him already, but I really, really enjoy the kind of promos that he's cutting and what he's been doing very recently, and that's Big Money Oswald.
That's a terrible suggestion. Why would you even bring him up?
I would bring him up because I think he's experiencing a career renaissance right now. After kind of months of being lost in the Bob. You know, Bob's a big faction. It's one of the reasons that Bob Elite had to kind of become a thing, is just so people wouldn't get lost in that huge organization.
It's true. And I sorry to cut you off, but I have heard from a very good source that Bob has over 900 members, including Elon Musk.
Elon is actually gonna... You know how they said we were gonna be on the moon for Leap of Faith?
Oh.
Yeah, Elon's actually gonna do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna have sin after sin. They're gonna have sin after sin, and then they're gonna have to
Moon after moon.
Like, moon after moon.
Yeah, that's the next baby.
They're gonna make a show that's called That's No Moon.
We're bringing it back to Star Wars. Why we need to move on. All right.
We're just thinking about Star Wars.
We just got Star Wars on the mind. All right. So Money Oswald, you think? Yeah, I do agree with you. I think he is having a good renaissance at the moment. It's actually really, really proved that he's a very valuable wrestler to have at the moment. I do completely agree with you for that.
Well, also, if I may talk about another promo that's really impressed me, is his latest promo for this four-way match at BWO Anarchy. Like, this was a pretty impressive fucking promo. I think people should go out.
BWO Anarchy. This is Sin before Sin.
This is before Sin after Sin. Yeah.
Before Sin. Okay, cool.
Sin before sin. A sin a day keeps the bobber away.
Shut the fuck up, I hate you so much.
I'm dying. I like how we're on the normal podcast. You know, we start out pretty kempt, and then we kind of fall apart. We've just been falling apart. Like, we're completely unglued during this entire fucking thing.
Yeah, this is the reason we created this radio show.
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
You got the podcast that do the normal stuff and actually, be sensible to the day-to-day, and then they fall apart at questions. And what I wanted the most was instead of the train going off the rails, I wanted to build a train first and just see how it handled on the dirt.
Yeah, we're drifting with this fucking train.
Multi-track drifting.
We're doing circles on the fucking road with this big fucking locomotive.
Love it. Oh, fantastic.
Depending on who you ask, we're just circling around the drain.
Wow, that's deep.
Yeah.
Way to bring down the radio show. Anyway.
Yeah,
So, Money Bob is your recommendation. I am going to go to two, well, technically three of my people to look out for at the moment.
Right.
The first is a tag team of Matt Flynn and North Korean War Criminal. North Korean War Criminal has been around for a bit now. Absolutely fantastic work, always hilarious. Matt Flynn, a returning legend. Actually in the top 50 for XWF. Someone I'm a huge fan of as well. And something interesting. So Matt Flynn and North Korean War Criminal versus Ciela Louise and Kai Morgan. They are going to be doing the first brand new tag team promo rules, which I think is very exciting.
Oh, the new tag team promo rules. Mm-hmm. I really enjoy them. I think they might give the division a shot in the arm.
100%, yeah. I think it's a fantastic idea.
Speaking of returns, because you were talking about people either on the top 50 or just very heavily trenched in XWF history, Hunter Ryan came back.
Oh, shit.
Which is fucking wild.
Yeah.
I think he's going to have his first match. If you want to look up the card real quick, I want to say he's going to have his first match at the Sunday show. Fucking Saturday Night Savage. I'm a big idiot.
Oh, yeah, you're correct. Yes, you're absolutely right, yeah. I didn't notice at first because for some reason on the card when I go to XWF.com, which is a totally legitimate site for every promo and such, it just says Hunter versus Rampage versus Matt. I didn't realise that was Hunter Ryan. That's actually really exciting. That's really cool.
Well, yeah, it's just very interesting to me because we're going through this kind of golden period currently, where the talent is just getting so fucking good, and we have people, we have a lot of history as well, and now we're getting even more. It makes you wonder, like, how far are we away from a potential, I don't know, like, the brand coming back for a match or two?
You never know. You actually never know.
You never know?
I mean, a few years ago, like when XX happened, the big pay-per-view. It's like, and from that, all the returning legends, we got Sean Warstein, aka Fuzz, and we got Centurion, and Centurion's been a big mainstay. Fuzz has been in and out, but he was around for a long, long time. And I think that's like,
We also got CCP.
And yeah, of course. How could I forget Paige? But yeah, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, good stuff. And before you really interrupted me, the other person I am keeping a very close eye on right now, who I think is going to be a huge name very soon, is Jessica Tremor.
Oh, I'm not super familiar with her. Why do you think that?
Her first promo that she brought out was for a new starter, for a rookie, as we could consider her, was mind-blowingly outstanding. She's got a lot of style. She's got a lot of, like, she's got a good character about her. I can just see her doing very, very well in the XWF if she sticks around.
Well, you always like to see that. You know, I was talking about how exciting it is to have people return, but what really makes your Fed the place to be is the people coming in and staying. And
absolutely.
I hope you're correct. I totally hope you're correct. I hope that Trimmer comes around and makes a big splash. I'm going to have to watch that promo now.
Yeah, I would highly recommend it. Really good promo. Really good promo. And right. I think that about does it for XWF news. Only really thing to say is just keep an eye on whatever channel XWF is on. I don't know. And make sure you're around for Relentless Noir at the end of September. It's
going to be another 3-day Relentless, correct?
Correct, indeed. And things are stacking up. And Relentless is going to be the biggest show of the year, hands down, guaranteed. And really looking forward to it.
And considering the year that we're having, this could be one of the biggest shows in XWF history. Excuse me, 1 sec. Fuck, I'm dying.
Oh, don't cough on me. Oh.
I'm not trying to. We're socially distanced, I promise. It's just...
Yeah, yeah. The broom closet is small, but there is 6 feet apart from us. I have my granddad's ashes in the centre to make sure we are definitely 6 foot apart.
Yeah. 1 second. I gotta get up for a quick piss break while we take you to these messages. 1 sec. Let me get it. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh dear God, no!
Oh, it's everywhere. Oh my God!
Grandpapa.
Who's that Pokemon?
Grab control of a pod racer and hang on for the race of your life. You're Anakin Skywalker or Sebulba in a heart-pounding race for survival. Scream through Beggar's Canyon at 600. Better make that turn, because victory tastes a whole lot better than dirt. Have you experienced Star Wars? Pod Racer, each sold separately. It's your universe.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry.
Ned, you are looking very submissive and breedable today. How do you keep healthy?
Well, first thing I do is I keep that hair the best in the world. That's how I look so submissive and breedable.
What shampoo do you use?
I'll tell you one thing. I don't use that official Ned Kaye shit from the fucking Xbox store.
Oh, the No More Tears shit.
No, that's not No More Tears. That stuff... It's got some placenta in it, dude. You shouldn't be putting that on your hair.
Oh, no.
I put it on my hair once, and I almost turned into Bald K, which is a distinct character from the Notorious One and the Nefarious One.
Oh, no. We don't want that. I've been using that to deep clean my mask. So, God knows what it's doing to my actual facial hair.
I was so worried for a moment. You were about to say, I've been using it to deep clean my mouth, and I was about to lose my fucking
Jesus.
shit.
Well, I am just British, so we've never heard of mouthwash before. So obviously,
So
I
you
just
use
I
shampoo.
see a liquid and just assume I need to gargle it.
That's what my ex-girlfriend used to say about me.
Oh god damn. Okay. Right, so now we're at the bullshit period of the episode, and I think this might be a good point to break character a little and actually explain what the fuck we're doing. Maybe?
Is it? Is it?
Maybe?
Yeah,
Or should we just
let's
keep
go
going?
ahead.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, let's
So-
explain a little.
Alright, so the idea behind XWF 99, fuck me, I just fucked it up immediately. XWFM 99.9 is that it's a half kayfabe, half OOC show where we talk about XWF for a little bit and then absolute bullshit for the rest of it. Sorry,
Yeah.
just lose a little. And that's about it. It's up to you, our valued listener, to decipher whether we're talking OOC or we're talking IC, and that's it. That's the show.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we are totally in the broom closet, though.
Well, yeah,
all
we
you.
are. We are 100%. I've never told a lie in my life. I've been called a handsome George Washington before, but with worse teeth.
And I was called an ugly Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, that's sad. Actually,
I'm
he was
honest.
quite a handsome man.
I don't actually. I from all accounts, like he was a pretty average looking Joe,
Yeah.
and then his actual like method, like when his voice got loud, he was apparently very shrill and like high pitched.
Really?
Yeah, like
I heard-
no shit, man.
I heard that he was actually like 6'8" or something like that. But, like the top part like made him like 7 foot tall, and like even though he kind of looks like kind of skinny and wiry in like photos of him, it was like a pro wrestler, not like not like Stone Cold, but amateur wrestling.
Oh shit! God damn! Look, it's Abraham Lincoln.
What's up, you goddamn son of a bitch? You gotta free these slaves.
Oh no, you can't. Look, I brought you into this organization so that you could team with the nation of domination.
Oh no!
You can't do that, Vince.
Oh,
That's
we
even
can't
more
do that.
racist.
Get D'Lo Brown out of those cuffs, you son of a bitch.
Now listen to me. It's gonna get go away heat. It's gonna be such good shit.
This is so bad. We shouldn't be talking about
It's so
this.
No, we shouldn't.
Can you
be
imagine
doing
though?
this. We're gonna.
Do you know? Can you imagine Abraham Lincoln no selling John Wilkes Booth?
Oh my god, he shoots him. He
Shoots
fucking
him.
shoots him. And Abe
Shoots him.
kicks out of the gunshot, dude.
Kicks out the gunshot. Does the Hogan point? Clothesline, rope to rope, big leg.
Abe with the big boot. I swear to fucking God. If I saw an Abe Lincoln impersonator as a professional wrestler, I think I would just ascend on the spots.
Oh my god, it'd be so good. What would his wrestling name be? Would it just be Honest Abe?
It would be Baby Abe.
Where did Baby Abe come from? What
From
other
my
wrestler?
thoughts
What other wrestler off the top of your head has baby rhyming word next to it? Oh, here it comes! Neddy go Betty!
There you go, Betty! Fucking shit. The last 20 minutes of this fucking radio show is just gonna be us laughing at just us saying something ridiculous and then giggling for half a minute.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be the horrible show. I can picture the faces of everybody listening to this right now, just completely stone faced, like this isn't funny. These two are just
Yeah.
idiots.
Yeah, these two are fucking morons. Theo's gonna listen to it and say, "You have to re-record it. We're not gonna let this upload."
Yeah, you talked about D'Lo Brown being a slave. There is no chance we're letting this.
I did
the
not.
YouTube.
I did not talk about D'Lo Brown being a slave. I was saying that Vince McMahon was so tone deaf that he would put Abe Lincoln with. He would put Baby Abe with the Nation of Domination.
Yeah, you're right about that. I mean, you are right. It doesn't make it any better, but you're right.
Yeah. See, I didn't do it. Vince did.
Vince made me do it. Jesus Christ.
McMahon made me do it.
No, don't sing. Don't sing. We'll get DMC'd.
Oh no.
Not DMC. DMCA. DMC implies that you're going to get Devil May Cry.
We'll get Devil May Cry. Yeah, no. What's going to happen is my voice is going to crack and then it will reverberate.
It was the love
Do you
of
know
my
what
Lord.
No, he goes, no, he says, I was supposed to be the one to fill your dark heart with light.
No. Perfect.
That's what he says. You want to know...
that was so good. That was a really good impression as well.
Thank you. Personally, I prefer... I guess I'm just doing this now. Now we're doing impressions and shit.
No, we're not doing just impressions and shit. This is going to be the worst show of our fucking lives.
No, not just impressions.
Okay.
No, what I was going to say is, because we're on the topic of, like, really bad video game voice acting, I have a personal favorite.
Of bad voice acting?
Yeah, in a video game.
Okay.
And it's Mega Man X4. And there is a scene in Mega Man X4, you can pull it up, in which Zero, so you know who Zero in the Mega Man franchise is, correct?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so Zero is, like, in love with this character named Iris. And Iris, the whole, like, plot of Zero's story in that game is that, there's a robot revolution, and some robots want to rebel against humanity and just fuck them up. But Zero is one of the robots on the side of humanity, wants humans and the robots to live together. Well, Iris believes in this kind of, dogmatic leader of no humans, etc., etc. Well, Iris dies in X4. So what you get is basically, like, this dude's cousin or his son or something trying to do the voice of, like, Zero throughout the entire game. And then he has to deliver these lines. And it's so bad. He's like, Iris! Iris! And she's like, Zero! And she sounds like shit, too. And eventually she, like, dies, and she does that old anime. And then he goes, No, this isn't happening!
I'm sorry.
There's no need for me to go on!
Can you make that anime noise for me again? I love that.
That's what she does.
That's a great noise.
She goes, No, she makes that anime noise, and then he goes, No, this isn't happening! No, wait. Let me back up a bit. He goes, Iris! No, this isn't happening! There's no need for me to go on! What am I fighting for? And he says it exactly like that. If you look up the clip, it will sound precisely like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm challenging all of our viewers to prove me wrong.
Well, it's a shame that this is a radio show and I can't put that clip right here.
Iris! Ah! No, this isn't happening! There's no reason for me to go on. What am I fighting for?
Well, of course.
Okay.
I should say, I challenge our listeners to look it up.
Listeners, of course, yes. like I'm being like while you were saying that, I was trying to wrap my brain like for bad voice acting in video games as well. The only two I can think of is Tidus or whatever it's called in Final Fantasy X with the laugh.
Oh yeah.
But that's and
Why do you?
it's fucking terrible. But it's meant to be sarcastic. He's not doing it on purpose. It's meant to be a bad laugh, but it's still hilarious.
Well, yeah.
And that and just every line in Shenmue.
Yeah, because all of them are like muffled, so it sounds like, "Oh, where am I going to go?" That's how it sounds. It's like that's the entire idea of Shenmue is just a bunch of people going around doing the worst voice acting in their life.
Hello, cat. What are you doing here?
Meow.
It's fantastic. It's so bad. But yeah, Shenmue's definitely up there for being... Alright, I'm not sure if this is a hot take. Shenmue's a bad game, yeah?
Shenmue... So, I'm inclined to agree with you, and that's going to piss some people off so fucking much. Shenmue was a great game at the time. You know?
Like, I've never played a game before which has got me forklift certified, and I had to in that fucking game. I know how to fully operate a forklift because of a video game now.
I'm fucking dying. Oh,
it's retarded. It's so dumb.
You can't say that. You can't use that word. It's stupid.
What? I can't use retarded. I can't say retarded.
I don't think so. I think that would upset a few people in management.
Oh well, fuck you.
We're gonna be recording all fucking night, and we're gonna have to cobble together like different portions from like 7 sessions because you keep saying retarded. You keep saying it like that.
What? Not like that. I'm from New York.
Hey yo, Joey Wheeler here.
Hey yo, it's my cousin Robbie Retardo.
It's my cousin Robbie Retardo. Oh my god.
I just stopped myself
cousin
from doing a very offensive impression of a mentally handicapped man. Okay.
Yes. I'm glad I couldn't stop you at retard, but I could stop you at doing the her voice.
So which of us is the real villain here, Ned?
Which of us is the real villain? Plankton. Plankton's the real villain.
I'm not doing it. We're not doing a Plankton impression. All right, we're moving on. Okay.
I couldn't do it if I tried.
The Krusty Krab.
He goes, look, Krabby Patty.
Stop it, alright? No, we're not doing impressions. This fucking stupid. We're not doing it. Okay, something that I wanted to talk about, apart from bad video games and voice acting, and we'll probably get back on Star Wars again in a bit as well. So, Ned, if you could create what could be one of the worst gimmick matches, what would that be?
I would want to do a... Oh god, that's such a good question. If I had to, I would do a reverse rafter match.
Start at the top and have to climb down?
Yes. You start at the top, and then if you knock your opponent down, you're disqualified, and you have to climb down from the rafter.
That's fantastic. That's way better than the one I had.
It's funny because we talked about this before we got to air, and I did not think about it until the subject got brought up. I did not think about it in the slightest.
I do like the idea of it though. That's such like an anticlimax of a match. I could just imagine like the wrestler at the top as well pushes the other guy off as like goes, puts his fucking hands on his hips, and then has to fucking climb 30 feet down. Fucking, that's fantastic.
He pushes him off. He pushes him off and gets DQ'd.
It's just like, Jesus Christ, fuck me. My idea was a Starship Troopers match. But
So you have...
Go on, what do you think a Starship Troopers match is?
So you have to pledge loyalty to a fascist society?
Oh no, we already did that when we signed contracts at XWF.
Hey! Hey! Ooh, yeah. Anyway, no more.
No, stop.
No more. No more.
No, a Starship Troopers match is it's just a standard singles match, but after somebody wins the match, they have to place their hand on their opponent's forehead and say, "It's afraid! It's afraid!"
And then everybody celebrates.
Everybody claps and celebrates, yeah. No, we don't kill him. Then they go to the back and everybody performs illegal scientific experiments on the loser.
Illegal scientific experiments.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean, like, Starship Troopers is basically war crimes on bugs.
I mean, that's the idea.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They destroyed fucking Buenos Aires and we committed genocide. Okay.
I need to watch Starship Troopers in full, because I actually haven't seen the whole movie.
Really?
I know the, I know the It's Afraid! I know the analogs. I know it became a lot more culturally relevant after 2001 for pretty obvious reasons, but I never actually sat down and watched it.
I love that film. It's one of my favourite films of all time.
Who's the director on that one?
I could not tell you because I am terrible with names. Paul Verhoeven. Or Verhoeven.
Oh, okay. What else did he do?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Ned. You're right, I do know the name so well. Oh, I can't think of anything. I should have been more prepared.
Yeah, me too.
Basic Instinct, RoboCop, Total Recall.
RoboCop and Total Recall. That's what else he did. I was trying to think, because I was like, I know this dude has done something else.
He also directed Showgirls. Oh no.
Oh no. I was falling into a little bit of Mr. Blanket there.
I know, I felt the red letter media creeping towards us.
So, what really attracts you to Starship Troopers as a movie? Like, what makes it good for you, personally?
I think because you can enjoy it you can enjoy it in multiple ways, really. You can sit down and be like, I don't really care what happens. I just want to be entertained for an hour and a half. And you can sit down and you can put on this absolutely dumb action movie that's a bunch of space marines killing giant insects from outer space, and you can be completely entertained by it. But if you sit down and you watch it properly, you can see that it's a very anti-fascist war movie, which shows like a older generation rewarding a younger generation for going to war and serving in a military environment. Even because every single older generation in that film, like when you look at it, and all the teachers and so on, every single one of them has horrific like bodily injuries. One of the teachers has like acid or like burn marks over her face, and she's completely blind. There's like a security guard that works at school that's missing an arm and both his legs. Like, all the older generation are just horrifically malformed, and they're telling these kids that if you want to be a citizen, you have to go to war. And I think it's just a very smart movie, and like a lot of the aspects are just like completely dark, and you can miss them on your first viewing, and then if you give it another watch, you pick up on them. And I really like that in a movie. I really like there's movies that you learn more the more you watch them.
A movie that kind of touches me like that is Her, if you're familiar with that one.
With Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, with Joaquin Phoenix. I should have cleared my throat there. Anyway, it's a deeply intelligent movie that brings up a lot of questions in like this higher sci-fi sort of context, about the singularity, about what would happen when AI truly gets kind of seamless from normal sentience. But at the same time, it's also a very relatable film about being in love and how it feels to be in love, and looking at the logistic troubles that you would find and how it would affect your personal relationships and your past ones. It's one of those movies that will stay with you if it connects with you. Kind of like Birdman.
Oh, I love that film.
Oh, what a great fucking film, dude.
I gotta say though, as brought up to me by someone sticking a note under the broom closet door, the plot of Her sounds a lot like the plot of WALL-E.
Kind of, but if it was a dude fucking WALL-E.
That's sick. That's dope.
That's straight dope, my dude.
Oh god. Yeah, I did enjoy Her a bit, but it is basically a lonely dude wanting to fuck Siri.
I mean, you can look at it like that.
Yeah.
In the same way, you can say that something like Starship Troopers is an imitation of propaganda made it nothing in particular.
Yeah, okay, of course, yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's an unfair... I think that's an unfair distillation, because those movies are so much more than that. But at the same time, it's not going to speak to everybody. That doesn't mean that every movie that people reject is a work of art. That just means, some movies that I would say are pretty inarguably art don't speak to everybody.
Of course. It's like Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Yeah, that's an artsy fucking movie, if you consider Jar Jar Binks stepping in the poopy to be a pretty bold artistic statement, which I do.
True. It's absolutely right. George Lucas has said to everyone while he was making his film, it's like, if we can get Jar Jar to work, then we've got a movie. And you know what? He made Jar Jar work, and we did get a art movie.
Jar Jar did technically work, and we did indeed get a movie.
Yes. And Sebulba did crash and die.
No, he didn't.
He fucking did.
He did not crash and die.
Me and you, after this show, are going to somewhere, and we're watching The Phantom Menace together.
Sure, we can fucking watch it. I'm gonna look at that scene. I'm gonna point at the screen. I'm gonna laugh at you. I'm gonna laugh at you really hard because you're gonna be like, oh, but.
Well, I'm gonna fucking when that scene eventually does happen, I'm gonna stand up and laugh at you while you're crying in a ball in the corner, thinking to yourself, why did this happen to the Professor Ned Kaye?
I'm sucking on my thumb. I'm going, no.
In the fetal position, it's like, yeah. You're like, no, it's not true. It's impossible. Okay.
No, that's not true. That's impossible. That's
yes, Ned. Sebulba did crash and die like a bitch.
No, he did fucking not. He doesn't crash. He fucking skips on the dirt and he hits the thing. He goes, ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how he says it. He goes, yeah.
Oh,
he
okay.
He becomes Wario and he goes, wah, wah.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be a great film. I would love that.
It was the entire Phantom Menace except Wario replaced Sebulba.
If anyone Wario was going to be anybody in the Phantom Menace, it's fucking Guato, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Watto.
Watto.
Yeah, I own this boy and his mother.
Your Jedi mind tricks won't work on Wario.
Your Jedi mind tricks won't work on Wario.
And we're back to impressions again. Jesus Christ. We can't escape it.
I told you the end game is just us going to be making noises. We're just going to start going whoop whoop.
Yeah, that's it. Fucking, we're doing the audio version and dangling our keys in front of a person and being like, are you liking it? Are you entertained? And
Well,
nobody...
that's to my understanding, that's what shock jock radio has been for the past 20 years.
Good point. Should I do what Howard Stern does and make somebody come over the phone?
No, no, we shouldn't make them come over the phone. They can call, but they're not coming. There's no come on this broadcast. Yet.
Oh, yet. Welcome to Cum Radio.
Welcome to Cum WFF.
What? WFF? Cum WFF?
Why is cum treated as one letter?
Yeah. Cum WFF, where the cum never slows down.
Oh no, I'm dying.
Okay.
Ned, that's an urn filled with my grandfather's cum. Don't knock it over. Don't knock it over, Ned.
Please don't knock over my granddaddy's cum jar, Ned. There's a very rare My Little Pony doll in there.
Shut the fuck up. Oh no. Okay, should we content warning. This is about to get fucked up. Or at least like disgusting, not necessarily fucked up.
I'm excited right now. Go on.
Yeah, okay, so let's talk about that because we have some time to fill.
What, my granddad's cum? What?
No, we're not talking about your grandpapa's cum, but we are
Okay.
talking about the My Little Pony cum jar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's provide some context to some people who might not have it.
I mean, if we must, do you wanna start this?
Sure. You know what? I said we should do it. I'll go ahead and provide the backstory.
Okay.
So at some point on 4chan, I want to say it was on the random board, some guy, some fucking weirdo.
No.
Decided
No,
that-
not some weirdo, some hero.
So, from weirdo to hero, just like that.
Also, I don't want to interrupt you again.
Yeah.
Alright, so I typed in Google on my phone for My Little Pony cum jar, and in the image searches, there is definitely the My Little Pony cum jar, but a very weird coincidence, underneath the images of the cum jar is somebody with a back tattoo, a full back tattoo of Jar Jar Binks.
No, it always comes back to Phantom fucking Menace, dude. Oh.
This is how
So
you
this
know we live in
hero-
a simulation.
Remember, everybody, we live in the Matrix, so never forget that. I'm joking. Please don't live your life based on what the professor said, unless it has to do.
It's fine. We're
No.
not cops.
We're not cops.
Do what you want.
We're not the fuzz, and then like put a police just woo 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 woo. That's not a police siren. What the fuck am I saying? Anyway,
Please carry
now
on.
my brain's just
Please
my brain
talk about
broke.
this
Anyway,
hero.
this hero, as Gator would call him, was some dude online who thought it was a wise decision to keep a My Little Pony. Like, I don't know if it was like a fucking Pinkie Pie. I couldn't tell you.
It's Rainbow Dash.
It is Rainbow Dash, thank you. So, Rainbow Dash, he bought one of these Rainbow Dash toys, and he put it in like a pretty classic mason jar. And instead of doing what normal people do whenever they are done with their own jism and just disposing of it, he would contain it in this jar along with the fucking Rainbow Dash. So he posted the first image a couple years ago, or it might be close to a decade. But he posted this image, and he was like, hey, yeah, I'm doing this. And he posted a timestamp so people knew it was actually something he was doing. And unlike some other people on the internet, he did not feel the urge to like go away after this had become known. So he provided updates, and there's actually one of the most disgusting videos I've ever seen in my life out there, where he realizes that the jar is too full. It's just gone to maximum capacity. And he extracts the fucking Rainbow Dash from the jar and into a different container. And I think he described the smell as like death. Like just pure death.
Mm-hmm. By the way,
it makes my...
just to give like as well, like this is all very heavily documented online for anyone who wants to read through the law.
Don't. That's my suggestion. This is one time that you can live by my words. Just don't. Save yourself.
Oh, do. We're not cops.
Oh yeah, yeah. Any other weird internet stuff you want to talk about, Gator?
Well, I do just want to add on to the My Little Pony cum jar, how it did smell like death, because you missed out a vital part of this story. I think of why he had to move it from one container to the other, and why it did smell so bad. So, like, this is a big mason jar as well.
Yeah.
Like, this is a large mason jar full of spunk. And this...
I'm gonna try and
this fucking dude, he kept it somewhere, and I can't remember where, but I think he placed it on top of the boiler in his house at one point.
Oh no, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh god, you're right. It started boiling.
Yeah.
The rainbow.
So this poor Rainbow Dash toy was boiled alive in cum. So yeah, it was boiled alive in cum, and it got like the semen, like the jar turned like this horrid brown colour, and he said it smelled of death, like it smelled disgusting. So he had to switch containers.
Oh no!
And yeah. And the funniest thing is like he kept the jar and the contents put it into a bigger jar, and then just started a new project with a new My Little Pony doll, in like a whiskey flask or something, like a whiskey glass.
That makes my fucking stomach churn.
It's awful. It's so awful. Like, I salute him. Godspeed to him, wherever he is and whatever he's doing now. He's probably fucking filling up a keg with a real pony in it full of cum.
Filling up a real keg with a real pony. Mm. He's gonna get canceled by PETA because he's gonna try and boil it.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh.
Would you eat a steak that has been like boiled in cum before it was seared on the grill?
Are you actually asking me this question, Ned?
I'm asking it because I know your answer.
Yes, of course I would.
I know. I'm glad.
Oh my god, this is the worst pilot of anything ever.
Yeah, we're gonna... Well, thankfully, we have some overruns, so if we have to get rid of anything, which we probably will, we have plenty of stuff to fill it with.
Oh,
much like that jar. Oh boy.
Well, like emptying a jar full of cum, sadly our time has come to end.
Much like Rainbow Dash, we're melting in our own filth. In our own filth. In our own shame.
And like the sock you keep under your bed, it's time to wipe away this episode of... Okay. Shit.
Oh god.
I've been Gator, aka Cunt.
I've been Ned Kaye, A.K.A. Cuck.
And this is the end of the morning. Thank you all for listening. We'll see you all next time.